summer and autumn edition for 2021. So I'm just going to be having a browse through this little booklet today to see what it contains and what sort of attractions Belfast has to offer. So if we open it up, we just have the contents here and what you can expect to find within the booklet. And this is an advert for TransLink, which is one of the public transport systems here. They operate the trains and also the buses as well. So here we have a page welcoming you to Belfast, and we just have some people here going about their business, doing their jobs, and ensuring everybody is safe as possible. So we have a bit of information here on COVID-19. And here we have a couple of pages about things that are must-see. So we have down here the Belfast City Hall, which is in the very centre of the city. And we have here, let's see, Victoria Square Shopping Centre. That's a sort of big outdoor mall, which is very impressive. Belfast Castle. The markets, St George's Market, which is very popular. Belfast Zoo, which I absolutely love. That's sort of towards the north of the city. And the Ulster Folk Museum, that's another great place. I haven't actually been there for many years, but it's really impressive there. And up here we have a picture of the Titanic Museum, which is exactly as it sounds. It is a museum dedicated to everything to do with the great ship Titanic. And as you can see in the picture here, even though it's quite small, the building is actually built in the shape of the Titanic, well, the front part anyway, and I do believe that that is to scale when you are up close to it. It is the same size as the Titanic was. So yeah, I love this museum. It's absolutely brilliant there. I think it opened back in 2012, but I do believe as we progress in this booklet there are better pictures of the museum, so we can have a look at those. And then we have some more information here on city areas, and also if you need to get a taxi, there's a number for some value cabs, places that you can park. Belfast's best beer gardens. So we have a list here of all the best beer gardens in the city, if you're interested in that. Explore more. This is more sort of arty type things and interactive places. And here we have some information on outdoor spaces. Some large parks that are well known. There's the Cave Hill Country Park. Divis and Black Mountain, very popular up there. Also, Botanic Gardens. Yeah, brilliant there. If you've never been to Botanic Gardens, absolutely brilliant. It's one of my favourite places in summer. And here we have some information on eating establishments. We have restaurants and cafes. The Ulster Fry, very popular. And Sandra's Candy Factory. I love this place. This is a shop that makes candies, and the unique feature about it is that you're able to actually watch them make the candies through a large glass window. And they make all sorts in there. They do honeycomb, and yeah, it's really, really popular there. And here we actually do have a larger picture of the Titanic Museum. So as you can see, the shape of it is the front these are sort of places that you can go to walk. It's actually, yeah, I remember this now. It's a trail from the city centre, I believe. Yeah, and it links to Belfast's historic sailor town across the Titanic Quarter. Take a stroll to explore this historic area and discover the rich history and tradition of the city's shipbuilding heritage. Here we have some urban adventure information. These are sort of places to go if you're into adventure type events and sports and things of that nature. So we have Let's Go Hydro, which is a big outdoor water sports area. It's not too far from me. We have Surf Belfast, Vertigo indoor skydiving, zip lines, things of that nature. So yeah, if you're kind of an adrenaline junkie and you enjoy outdoor sort of activities, these places are probably going to be of interest. And here we have some information, places to go for families. The Ulster Transport Museum, I love this place. It has everything to do with transport from the past up to the present. So you get to see loads of old buses and things of that nature from the 1940s, 50s, etc. I love that place. So yeah, this is the double page side for family events. So if you're a family person, these places are all going to be child friendly. And here we have the most popular retail places within the city. We have Victoria Square, as I mentioned before, Castle Court, which is a large indoor shopping mall. It's very popular as well. Donegal Place, St George's Market, Lisburn Road, and outlet shopping. History and heritage. This is all the kind of historical buildings and places within Belfast if you're into your history. And here we have information on arts and culture. So we have the Ulster Museum, which is a very popular attraction. Another place that I'm very fond of. Here we have some information on day trips. And here we have more information on art. This time we have urban art. And here we have places that are going to be ideal for the lesbian, gay, bi, transgender community. So this is probably going to have, yeah, we have the Kremlin, that's a gay bar, I do believe. Maverick Bar, Union Street Bar, Pride. So this is the information on the Pride Festival, which took place between the 31st of July and the 1st of August. And here we have the center of the booklet, and we have some information on Walk the Golden Mile. So this is fascinating. This is sort of a walk that you can do, and all of these different places you can stop off at on the way. I guess if you want to do them all, you can. It's kind of it's ideal the way it's sort of looped it around here. This is very interesting. And then you have some information and pictures here of what you're looking for on the walk. Here we just have some advertising for some jewelers and other sort of retail establishments. And then we have some information here that goes outside Belfast. We have Ards in North Down, which is sort of to the east side of Northern Ireland. And just some attractions that you're going to find over in that area. Scrabo Tower in Newton Ards is a really good Mount Stewart. That's somewhere that my parents are very fond of. More information here on places of interest over in that area. Arts and North Down. And here we have information on Lisburn and Castlereagh. So we have the Hillsborough Castle, which is joined toward the Lisburn area. More sort of attractions in that area of Northern Ireland. And here we have some information on road trips. So I think one of the most popular kind of attractions in Northern Ireland has got to be the Giant's Causeway, as you can see here. And that is located on the very north coast. And yeah, it really is very, very popular there. I've been there a number of times myself, and we have some information here on the Giant's Causeway. And apparently, as the story goes, that the giants built a sort of a path between Scotland and Ireland using these huge boulders, as the sort of story goes. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but yeah, that's basically what it's all about. But there's a lot of history to it, so if you're interested, you can always look that up on Wikipedia. And here we have some information on tours, some bus tours and things of that nature, guided coach tours as well. And we have all the websites and numbers laid out. So this booklet is really good for tourists, which I guess it is intended for. But I just thought it would make for a good video to show you guys what sort of attractions Belfast has to offer. More information here on tours. And more information on eating out. And here we actually have a voucher. Yeah, so that's very good as well. Seafood, Italian, basically whatever sort of food you're interested in. There's going to be information in here. Mexican. Here we have cafes and takeaways. Gastropubs and bars. So this little booklet is absolutely packed full of information. There's a lot of information on gastropubs and bars here. And here we have more information on getting about. So we have information on how to get to and from the airports. Just Eat Belfast bikes, taxi hire, coach services, public transport, etc. Yeah, these bikes are they're really cool. You can hire a bike out and travel around the city on it, and you can basically hire it out for certain periods of time. And it just tells you here a little bit about it. So it says for just £6 you can get a 3-day pass. So you can get a bike for 3 days for £6. That's very reasonable. The first 30 minutes of each trip is then free of charge, with 50p charges for each additional 30 minutes. Yes, that's very good value for money, I think. And here we have a map of Belfast itself. So this is the dock area here. This is where the boats come in and out. So if you're going to Scotland, you would leave from here, and it basically comes out into Belfast Lough, and then Scotland is up this direction here. And then it turns from the Belfast Lough into the River Lagan. And if you follow the map here, the Lagan basically flows right through the city all the way down here. So yeah, that's quite handy to have as well. mentioning before. So this is where you would get the boat to leave to go to Scotland up that direction. And then we have all the attractions here. So yeah, this booklet really would come in handy for tourists visiting Belfast, or even people who live here who simply want to learn more about what's on offer within the city. And at the very back we just have an advertisement here for a Rolex watch. So yeah, I'll just flick our booklet back around to the front, and I hope you guys enjoyed that very brief look at Belfast City and the regions surrounding it, and what there is on offer if you are to visit. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below, subscribe